We interrupt this regularly scheduled program for a special report.
Good evening, fellow YouTubers. The Essay Files has been informed by Google LLC and YouTube LLC they are drawing the line in standards and practices as it relates to YouTube programming and the Essay Files. In the future, we need to be careful what we say and what we don't say. Again, the Essay File gets in trouble every time we do something gratuitously. Therefore, the following are the standards and practices that the Essay Files promises to adhere to.
From the hours of 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., we will only use the words damn and hell. We will, however, never use the word face, head, racial slurs, derogatory content, or mean and hateful content directed at any individuals or specific group of people. From the hours of 10 p.m. to 11 p.m., we will only use the words damn, hell, and we will, however, never use the words face, racial slurs, derogatory content, or mean and hateful content directed at an individual or specific group of people. As it pertains to video, we promise there will be less references.
Ah, come on.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's some
Watch your fucking mouth.
man, that's some dude man.
We will have less references to our enormous genitalia.
Ah,
Oh,
man.
man. For explicit content, you may continue to listen on all audio-only based platforms. And for uncut video format, please visit our Patreon, where you will be able to exclusively watch the raw and uncut video footage here. Thank you, and back to the show.
Welcome to the Essay Files. This is your host, BogusBird, and joining me today, we've got our military man, the Head Point Marine and Shell Shock gUNzz. Also joining us, we've got the human gas gasket himself. What's going on, guys?
What's up? What's up?
Well, as you clearly heard in the intro there, Google is on our and we're gonna have to cut back on the vulgarity just a tad bit,
Just a little bit.
Going forward, we're gonna have to change up Kuckle's name just slightly, just ever so slightly, just in case, not by choice. He definitely wanted to stay as Kuckle, but we're gonna have to change it just a tad bit. You've established KO on your Twitch.
On my Twitch.
Your Twitch, yeah?
Yeah, but saying it out loud every time would be... I'll have to think of something.
I feel he has to do a wing challenge again just to get his own decision. For him to choose his name.
Better tasting wings, some better tasting sauces.
See, if he fails again, we choose his name, but if he makes it, he chooses his name.
So long as you get some better tasting sauces. The taste was, bro, one of them, you heard me say it, bro, I got the sauce in my mouth, but this tastes like can I just spit it out? Like, that's what was getting me.
I ain't gonna lie, I think he did. Like,
Yeah.
at the bomb, I believe.
Oh, yeah. What about if we just go with K? Agent
Sure. Yeah, we could do that.
KO. We'll go with
Yeah.
that. We'll run you through the gauntlet, though. You're gonna have to earn that keeper name.
Sure.
But,
Why not?
Agent K. That way we don't have to change the email. Don't have to. It still stands KO. That's for the Cuck O. So, yes.
Or we can let the millions and millions of fans come up with Kuckle's name.
That could be interesting. Maybe I'll put a poll up. See how that goes.
Yeah.
See,
I got a poll up.
Nasty. Wow. Since you got a poll up,
Uh-huh.
let's jump in to today's news,
All right.
which involves a poll.
Ah. Yeah.
Kind of.
Something.
Do tell.
Yes. Do tell, yes. So, a couple of weeks ago, we ran a story about OnlyFans, right? And today, well, I was scrolling through articles, news, and whatnot. What do I want to talk about? What pops to me?
Yep.
And since I was on the OnlyFans site doing research,
Right.
yeah,
Definitely.
I ran across this story right here, where it is OnlyFan model finds out her mom's new boyfriend is one of her best paying subscribers. What the hell, dude?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna post this in our description like usual, but here's the short version. The OnlyFan model, her name is Sophia. She's 28 years old and she's got an OnlyFans account, right?
Okay.
And I'm guessing she lives with her mom, or at least she's very close with her mom, because the mom knows that she has an OnlyFans and she's cool with it. Sophia is actually making pretty good money on there. She's making, what was it, about $6,000 a month.
Okay.
Pretty decent.
Pretty good, yeah.
But yeah, so she has a customer, and she is sending nudes. Basically, she is doing some extra stuff for her customer, and the mom doesn't know about these extra stuff that she does. She just thought that she was on there doing pictures. I don't even know if the mom knew about that she was doing nudes, but what she doesn't know doesn't hurt her, right?
Right.
I guess, yeah. She is an adult. She can do whatever she wants.
That's
Right.
true. Yeah, she's 28 years old. Yeah. But yeah, mom gets a new boyfriend. Sophia meets the new boyfriend, and somehow, some way, boyfriend's, I've seen you naked. That's it. One way or another, that's how it goes down. She finds out, Sophia finds out that customer number one here is the boyfriend. He's paying for these extra videos of her going,
Himself.
doodling, diddling, flicking the bean. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, wrong. Flicking the bean.
Were you going like that?
Yes, he was.
Were you? She's flicking something.
Oh,
Fondling.
that's the wrong kind of OnlyFans there.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's over there flicking the bean on camera for him, and he's paying for this stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah, kind of figure it out, right? So Sophia, what she ends up doing is she calls her local radio station, and she's talking to the host of the show, right? And yeah, she's basically telling her story, and she wants advice. Like, what do I do? Do I tell my mom that, hey, your boyfriend has seen me naked, he's paid for these videos, or what she doesn't know won't hurt her?
I personally feel I feel she should just tell the mom, because if I were her, I would probably feel pretty damn awkward seeing him every single time and just knowing that he's with her mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I think she should be the one to tell her. It's better coming from the daughter than it would be from the boyfriend.
True.
Yeah, because just imagine, would you prefer to hear, hey, by the way, I've seen your daughter diddling herself, and I paid for it? Or would you prefer to hear, yeah, your boyfriend has paid for extra services?
Yeah, that's a weird spot to be in, man.
Definitely.
Like,
And I feel she should do it before it gets too serious between the mom and the boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with that.
So it'll be like an
'Cause-
easy snip for her.
Yeah. Because I feel like, I don't think he would say anything until somehow it comes to light. And by then it's going to be a messy breakup or something of the sort. I think it's better for the daughter to break that news pretty early on.
Okay. According to this article, she did reach out to the radio station, right, for advice.
Okay.
And at the time of that, when that was happening, her and the boyfriend, the subscriber, he claims that he deleted all the photos of the model and any videos, wiped it, deleted, gone. Can you trust him?
No,
Probably not.
I wouldn't.
But apparently that's what he said, and he's still a $20 a month subscriber.
Okay, so then if he's still a $20 a month subscriber, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some sort of cloud service that he has all this shit uploaded to, or I don't know how OnlyFans works. I don't subscribe to that. No, I know it sounds like I'm just like, acting whatever. But no, I actually don't. I don't use it. It's not a platform I'd rather use. The big PH, and there's free shit out there if I'm gonna use that.
Right.
How's it go? Dun, dun.
Isn't that Teach Me How to Dougie?
I don't fucking know.
All right. Anyways, yeah, I don't really understand the whole paying for the same shit you can get online for free.
Right.
But that being said, I doubt that he doesn't have some sort of backup or some sort of cloud or some like archive of things that he's paid for and watched and downloaded, you know?
Right. What do you think there, gUNzz? Well, actually, what do you think the mom should do? Let's say that Sophia does tell her mom, hey, your boyfriend, beforehand this happened. What should the mom do? What's y'all's opinions?
Well, I think she should just boot the boyfriend, especially since he's still technically like a subscriber, which means he has no respect for the daughter, no respect for the mom, clearly, and the relationship, because he's technically looking at other women who is the daughter. You know what I mean? And potentially more out there. Clearly, if he has a profile or whatever. Okay. That, and I feel if she is... what would you say, like the owner of her page on the OnlyFans, can't she just boot him and block him or something, since she knows the actual profile or something like that?
Maybe. I don't know either, actually, how much control she has on her end. But I would imagine that you're right, that she could probably just block.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they'll have, I'm assuming, rules for, let's say, stalkers or something like that. Like maybe the host doesn't feel safe. So I'm pretty sure they'll put safeguards in the way for them to protect themselves.
Yeah. Now, I actually recently read a story on Reddit where there was a couple, and this couple was married for a couple years now, and they were finally trying to look into buying a house, right? And they never merged finances or whatever, so the lady had opened a credit account to get the husband an ATV, like a four-wheeler, and so she was paying that, and so the guy was gonna try to apply for the loan for the house by himself, right? And then it came to light that he had, I think it was like $50,000 debt, and she was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Like, is there something you're not telling me? And so he kind of had to come clean, and he had spent roughly $100,000 on OnlyFans within the span of a year.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Dude. So I don't know. I really don't know how the OnlyFans site works. I don't know if you're, like, if each one of those services that the daughter is providing paid, like a pay-per-view kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if you, like, each picture you gotta pay for, or I don't know if you subscribe to a monthly or a yearly, or I don't know what, because that's a lot of money to be spending. And so if it's not that kind of, if it's just $20, then there must be like hundreds of women that he's subscribing to a month. And so to kind of tie it back into the story we're talking about now, who's to say that the daughter is the only page that he is subscribing to? And if he comes clean, will he admit that he has X amount of pages he follows? Or will he just say, yeah, I was just following your daughter? Or, because if it's a $20 subscription, then I'm sure he could probably just pay that $20 a month or something and go in and, like, follow however many women he wants. Like, hell, for I don't know if each subscription lets you, like, follow 10 women or 5, or I don't know how it works, right? But if it's like that, if it's $20 per 5 people or something, that's potentially 4 other women that he's following.
I think the real question is, what job does he have where he can just throw away $100,000 just like that?
I know. That's what I want to know.
Shit.
Well, he's in debt, so that kind of tells me it's all on credit cards.
Probably. Well, but still, like, within the span of a year, he's already paid $50,000 of it off.
I mean, to have that much of a credit line, how many credit cards is it?
Damn. Wow, that's.
Yep.
Back to Sophia, though. I think it's kind of creepy, dude. Because I kind of feel like he might have found her. He stalked her. He found her, and he's, whoa, I'm gonna get close to the mom. I don't know, man. Like, I don't have any evidence. I can't prove that, right? It's just speculation on my end.
Right.
But it's too convenient. I think it's too convenient.
You think he intentionally got close to them?
I kind of do. I'm speculating again, right? But that's, I don't know, man. It's just too convenient. What are the odds that you end up dating someone like, oh, I'm subscribed to her OnlyFans, or her, like that? I don't know, dude. That's just, how many women are on OnlyFans? There's got to be thousands.
A lot of them, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's in the millions now, since it's pretty popular, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting story. It's kind of a little weird. My last thing I want to add to it, the guy, he's a dude. He's a guy. There's no way that he deleted everything. There's, back to what you guys were saying, like he left it on the cloud. He's got a backup of it somewhere. I can almost tell you without a doubt, it's not gone. It's there. It's somewhere.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It has to be, right?
Yes, sir.
Like, as a guy who's not necessarily in a committed relationship yet, I feel like there has to be.
Exactly, yeah.
And then who's to say, just like you said, if he tracked her down, if he's that good with technology where he can pinpoint somebody's location that he's following or something like that, who's to say he can't reclaim what he deleted? You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
On the plus side, maybe he's trying to be a good stepfather. He won't unsubscribe. That's her allowance. So that's like her monthly allowance, $20.
Supporting.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's already set up.
And then one day he's just gonna walk into the living room. What are you doing, stepdaughter?
Oh no!
Oh,
okay, no more pH. No more pH.
Number P.
That's
All right.
ooh, pH.
Feel like teach me how to Dougie.
Oh god!
I feel like I exposed myself a little bit there.
A little bit.
No,
Let's
it's a
move
meme.
on.
It's a popular meme.
Let's move on to the next one.
While we're on the topic of chicks, have you heard that Chick-Fil-A is starting to ban kids under the age of 16 from eating in their diners without parent supervision?
You
I didn't
don't
hear about that.
say.
At first, when I read about this, I was like, "What in the hell? Why are they banning 16-year-olds?" I thought it was stupid. It's like, oh, Chick-fil-A, y'all messing up again. They were in the headlines a couple years back, right?
Yeah.
And this time around,
Okay,
it's a little different. I'm kind of siding with Chick-fil-A this time.
As am I. Because from the sounds of it, and from what I kind of skimmed the page, it sounds like, well, kids nowadays are rowdy as ever. Some might say they are rowdier than they have been. And, yeah, I gotta say, kids nowadays are destructive as hell. Like, they have no regards as to, like, their surroundings. They, for the lack of a better way to put it, they don't give a
They
I
don't.
agree.
Not all of them. But
Right,
they
not
don't.
all. You can't put all of them in a
Most
barrel.
of them. Most of them.
A chunk of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't care. They just do not care.
Okay,
What was happening was, apparently parents were dropping off their teenagers at Chick-fil-A and then would take off for some reason. And I guess the kids would hang out at this Chick-fil-A and they would be destroying the place. They'd be like taking down the frames on the wall. They'd be destroying some of the furniture. They're talking trash to the employees, disrespecting them. They're just being little shits. They're being little assholes.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
being
I
little-
blame TikTok.
Follow us on TikTok, I guess if I was. And but yeah, dude, it's Chick-fil-A decided they posted on Facebook, I believe it was, that they're having a new rule that they are enforcing. Anyone of the age 16 and lower need to be accompanied by a parent. They cannot be there by themselves. And I think it's great.
So personally, I'm 50-50 with it. Like, I understand and I get the points you guys are saying, but personally, I feel they could have just called the cops, and clearly not
That's
in
true
front
as
of
well.
them, not in front of them, so they'll know, and let the
Right.
cops roll up on them. But like that, and clearly tell them, hey, they're vandalizing, doing this, doing that. You gotta give them the video evidence, and clearly they'll be taken and probably delivered to their parents or whatever, and charged with the fee or whatever also. But then again, it is a public area, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Because I get the owner can do his own rules or whatever, because like he owns the building or the franchise or whatever the heck it is. So I get you get the right to deny service, but like I said, Chick-Fil-A and restaurants like a public area, a public space, really.
They're actually, I believe, private areas, privately owned. Still, they let the public in. Now, the way I'm thinking about it is a little bit different from what you're thinking. So, in the days that we live in, there are people who are extremely entitled. Yes. And who's to say that one day, at one Chick-fil-A at some random town, some parents drop off their kids, right? Now, these kids, 15, 16-year-olds, are taking down these frames from the walls, or something happens, the frame slips, or the glass breaks, or whatever happens, kid gets a splinter. Or maybe he slices his finger open on a piece of glass, or kids are being dumb. They think they're invincible. They think that their life is inconsequential. And who's to say that they call up their parents, now their parents come over and they're trying to blame Chick-fil-A. And this leads to a lawsuit. I feel like it's proactively avoiding conflict of this sort.
Well, in that situation, I believe if they have the video evidence of the kid messing with the, let's say, the frames or whatever, and it falls, then that would be directly their fault. It wouldn't be the restaurant's fault, because before then, there was no accidents or anything like that until they physically interacted with that frame or whatever they're messing with.
Correct. But in cases, so I've read a few articles where parents take their kids to a museum or an art exhibit or something of the sort, and the parents are distracted by the artwork, and their kids are running around, and they might break a piece of art, and maybe the kids get hurt, and the parents try to sue and say, well, your items were not secure enough. Your frames weren't secure enough. So why was my kid able to remove this from the wall and injure themselves with it? I know they were being little
little weenies.
Yeah.
Wieners.
Dude, you're like cuffing them balls, dude.
Yeah, maybe remove that one. YouTube's gonna be like, ugh.
No, that's in the bloopers, dude. Straight up.
And so the kids are going to say, well, nobody was stopping me, so I thought it was okay. And of course, the entitled parents are going to say, nobody was stopping him. Why did you let this happen? And it's not Chick-fil-A's job to babysit your little crotch goblins. It's not.
100 agree with that. 100%.
Yeah, but in museums, don't forget, they usually have signs, do not touch artwork or do not cross tape or whatever.
But that has not stopped people from trying to sue. And in some cases, winning some of these legal lawsuits.
Unfortunately, yeah, you're correct.
That I agree with. There's ridiculous times where people win lawsuits when they shouldn't have.
I think I'm going to double down. I'm going to agree with both of you guys. They should have called the cops on the little a-holes and then enforced this new rule. Screw them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's stupid. I think it's good in this situation because they were vandalizing. Apparently, they kept doing it multiple times. They kind of have to do something about this. They can't just roll over and take it. I think in this sense it works. I think it's good. I didn't see anything, maybe I'm wrong, where they're going to expand that to all locations. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's just for that one location. And I'm 100% okay with that. Yep. All right. I got one more story for you guys.
All right.
More. So, apparently, James Gunn. Yeah, I know we talk about James Gunn quite a bit here. It's just DC. They're in the news. Right? They're constantly doing things. And that's actually a good thing. James Gunn is constantly updating us, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Keeping
the fans updated. I ran across this article saying, let me read the title to you. Jumanji star becomes the Man of Steel for James Gunn's Superman reboot.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, man.
We do have a black Superman.
Here's the first thing that I saw. And I was like, oh my god. The Rock is the Superman? What the f***?
That's what I thought
the
too.
hell?
That's what I thought too.
It's like he just got canned as Black Adam. How is he going to get casted as Superman? What?
Those massive guns,
How?
I bet. Those massive guns.
But the more that I read it, I found out that whoever wrote this article, Daniel Roberts, for InsideTheMagic.net, Daniel Roberts,
You
he
clickbait.
trolled the hell out of me. He trolled hard. He did this on purpose. He put The Rock's picture in the front page, and it just kind of talks about, oh yeah, James Gunn, he's rebooting. Henry Cavill, he's out, blah, blah, blah. And then it comes down and he starts talking about how Jack Black made a video that he got casted as Superman. It's what the hell? I know, obviously at this point I know it's fake,
Right.
but I had to watch the video. I
actually haven't seen the video.
I haven't
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I didn't.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Here we go. Bam. And you can find this video on his Instagram. It's just Jack Black, one word.
Oh, no way. What's up, Jamie Gun? I was just taking a nap ski. No, dude, I can't. I've already played all the superheroes. I know I'd be incredible. All right, god damn it, I'll see you in a minute.
Oh my god.
Laser vision, yeah.
Oh my god.
Dad, faster.
Mm.
Faster, Dad.
Oh my god.
That was
That's horrible.
Entertainment at its finest.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How do you get that suit on? That's what I want to know.
It's a stretchy pants.
I wasn't saying
This
that.
one is stretchy.
Sometimes we like to wear stretchy pants.
Oh, man.
I
got trolled pretty hard.
That was pretty
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Like, when I saw that link and I saw The Rock, I was like, ES, man.
Yeah.
The first thing that came to my mind when I saw The Rock's picture, I said, he better have hair. He better not Black Adam us again. He better have hair.
Yep.
But Samoan Superman.
I think Jack Black, he would be amazing, but I think I'd much rather have Nicolas Cage.
My god.
From that rumor 20 years ago that he was going to be Superman, I'd much rather see that. He
No.
pull it off. He pull it off.
I don't know, dude. Nicolas Cage, far from my favorite actor. At least,
But I'm just picturing Superman with that face,
no.
you know,
And that beard.
I think we'll be okay without that.
with the bald open eyes. No,
I'm
they're
pretty
super
sure
eyes.
I'm pretty sure in one of the
Laser
scenes
vision.
while he's flying, he's do his little guitar.
Ah, man. Well, apparently as well though on his Instagram, I don't see it here, but James Gunn replied to it. He said something like, "Jack, it's supposed to be secret. We're supposed to release that at Comic-Con."
Oh my god. So he just ran with it.
Yeah, he ran with it. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. So yeah, no Superman yet. Has not been casted.
And the next Superman is Jonah Hill. Ted.
Oh man. Well, that's it for the Muse.